What's up, friends? This is Jazz bringing another episode of Let's Play Life is Strange Before the Storm, episode 9. We are going to go downstairs, trying to sneak, but it's not going to work.
I'm flipping them over.
Not yet. I told you 3 minutes each side.
They're gonna burn.
Pit.
Oh, you're the expert now.
I can't stand it.
I'm telling you, it'll make a mess.
I mean, I just like...
Make me breakfast. I'd settle for flowers.
You cook all the time. I want you to have a break at home.
It's funny how they just seem like
Act, David Madsen.
so perfect. He seems like such a gentleman. See, now Chloe's even seeing it. Like, what happened to him in the Life is Strange timeline? Like, I mean, what changed?
Hey, who's there?
Oh, shoot.
Hey.
Hi!
Hey, your hair. Was this for the play? I heard you performed last night.
No, but it's something new.
I mean, I did, but this is something different.
And that shirt. Oh, I haven't seen it in ages.
Yeah. Out of clean clothes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't
Yeah, it's true. It is our fault for not, like, thinking he was coming
It
home.
matters now. Oh, I am so glad to see you.
This is so awkward.
Chloe
So awkward.
is a smart.
Yeah, I'm not staying.
I'm not staying long, just picking up some stuff.
Oh. Coming home tonight?
But wow, like, I'm that close to finishing this LP. I'm sorry if I'm a little more awkward here, but this whole conversation in this is so awkward. I'm hanging out with Rachel.
I'm just hanging out with Rachel.
Oh, how is Rachel? I was telling David about the play and you being in it.
Yep. This is such an awkward conversation. Like, I'm sorry.
Before you go,
I mean, I don't know why, but I've been enjoying this game, but this conversation to me is just so awkward.
but a minute.
I don't know why. At this, ugh.
Mom,
So, what else is new? Well, as I said, I actually did buy, as I recorded before, I actually did buy The Walking Dead. I actually finished episode 1
Promised.
of the final season. What do I think about it so far? I'm enjoying it, actually. I mean, I had kind of a spoiler of the first season, first episode anyway, so I had ideas of what to do. I mean, I confess, there was a time where I almost threw it out the window. I think there was a time where I was testing it on my PC. As I said, I do download games sometimes to test them, and even sometimes, like, if I need to record it on a system like the PC. Now, I will buy them for myself, either on the PC or other systems to support it. But sometimes I don't want to spend all that money right away until I know how it runs. And I'm actually so glad I did with The Walking Dead final season, like the first episode or so, because it sucked. Like God. And I remember I was recording some of it, and I got so frustrated because of such slow reaction time that I sucked at this part where we were trying to rescue the hunting team, and I got through the first maybe 2 parts of it, even after a struggle.
good job.
Right? And I couldn't finish the last part, and even on the Switch version I did struggle with it. I'm like, what is it? Like, everyone has been doing it. And I just realized that maybe I was going too fast with my head. Like, I mean, yes, you have to have quick reflexes. Like, I needed quick reflexes too. Oh, Wow, this is even more awkward. He's showing me a special picture. It is about a war buddy of his that he lost when they were both younger. Sort of younger? I mean, I don't know how young David is there. I don't know how young he is now. But anyway, he and his friend Phil, I guess, were easygoing, and after the war, things changed for David. So, this is an important part, guys. You can choose whether to accept the picture or reject it, and whatever you do here will indicate the ending with David in this game. I don't know if anything else you do matter. No, I think it also matters whether you empty your pocket or agree to start over. But this is the most important thing. You can either be totally disrespectful and throw that picture on the ground, which I don't do. No, I get the good ending, I'll admit, with David. Which, as I said, I might do a review of this game. There's a lot of things here to me that stick out, and I will bring it up in the review, for I won't spoil too much. But I will say one thing. I'll give you guys one spoiler that you might rehear in the review. Some of these characters don't make sense because of how different they are in the Life is Strange storyline. David and Frank are two examples of this. Well, Frank partially. Frank has some true nature to himself. David, almost completely different. And you couldn't see how he would change in 3 years, especially if you had this a good ending with him. But yeah, I'm accepting David's offer. I'm accepting his offer. That's the best choice.
David looks so young. In this film.
Oh, really? How young? Like, I guess he always had the mustache, so it's hard to tell, but...
Thank you, David.
Oh, Mom! But anyway, as I said, that was just one little hint that I'm going to bring up in the review about just the inconsistency of certain characters. And that, so...
Alright.
Yeah. David does somehow come off as an asshole sometimes in this game, but honestly, they are warranted in a way, because Chloe isn't the easiest person either. And it shows that he's great with Joyce. And what's changed so much with him that in the Life is Strange storyline, he's almost ruthless seeming. I mean, he does show some moments in the other game where he cares, but it's very little to none. This game, you see almost a completely different side of David, which he can be good, but so different that it's like the creators of this game didn't look back on David's character. If with the other creators, there was somewhat of a new team in this game, so they didn't look back on the other team's work on the character of David Manson. But I am going to bring this up in the review in more detail, or maybe about the same detail, but I still really do enjoy this game, as I said, in all, so far. And I'm actually so proud of myself that I'm actually getting this LP finished. Like, this was a haul to do. Like, teaching us how to, put a car together. Wouldn't that be nice if I could really apply that in real life? No, I think I would break our family car if I did try that. But I admit, for her age, she's quite talented in that area. Like, the thing is, Chloe is very smart, right? There's no doubt about it. She just needs to apply it, in a way, and go back to caring about it again. That's, like, the only thing. I mean, that one thing that David said at, the first episode? Yeah, before he drove us to school and we were working on that car. Oh my god, what the heck? Oh, yeah, what? Yeah. That was even more awkward than the conversation. I was even more awkward. Like, it's just like one of those, like, BFFs now. What's up? What project? Okay, you didn't go, what's up? But I mean, gosh darn it, David. But anyway, my point being is that, like, David, speaking of David, in the first episode when they were repairing the car or something, David's like, you know, you could be really good at it if you just, like, put effort into it and stop, like, getting out of your way. Like, you could be really good at something. He saw it. Like he sees she's smart. He's just, her attitude is what is the issue. Right? And that I can agree on. I mean, I do love my girl to a degree. But, I mean, sometimes having a more cynical, I can't really say 100% cynical with Chloe, but sometimes having that mindset in life can be beneficial. But I think that cynicism and, you know, the attitude or whatever should only go so far. I mean, you should be cautious, right? But you shouldn't let it completely kind of ruin your gifts and that. Like, for example, like, I don't think I would call myself a cynic at all. I am almost always very, like, I don't see anything really bad and I mean, okay, obviously if there was someone who murdered someone or did something really wrong, then of course I wouldn't go, oh, well, there must be good to them, right? But I mean, in normal cases, like, I don't have that type of cynicism. Like, I mean, like I said, I can be moody and everything, right? But I would say that I'm sort of a cheerful person. Like, for the most part. And it may not always come across that I am. Actually, a lot of people say, I mean, okay, not a lot of people, there are some people who are saying that I'm cheerful all the time. And then there are some people who say, I just have this sour mood look, you know, this kind of, what is it, emotionless look? But that's my normal face. Sometimes I'll come down and my aunt will ask me, even Kathy, is there something wrong because I just look like I'm down? No, and there's nothing wrong at all. I'm not saying there aren't times where there's something wrong, like clearly not something wrong, but it's not just when there's something wrong. It's like my face is naturally in this emotionless, kind of, not cold, but like state. Or it's kind of set that way. And I mean, it could just be a facial thing, or I'm not saying everyone on the autism spectrum has this, but there are some that do have this kind of more this blank, like, state look, and it could be that, or it could just be my face, right? Like, half the time I don't realize that my face is set like that, right? I mean, I am starting to, but when it happens in the motion, like when someone says there's something wrong, like, I don't always realize it. It wasn't until just recently that I really fully grasped that I had this set look, right? And sometimes, and not that it would get me in trouble, but sometimes it could just make people think the wrong way. And sometimes I could be like, I mean, I suppose, like, when I'm really excited and happy, I'm more bouncy. Right, so you can tell when I'm really, really happy, but if I'm just neutral happy, or it was a good day or whatever, you might not be able to tell so much unless I go out and talk. You could tell my emotions more by my voice, the way I talk, rather than my look.
Much better.
Right, it's all in, like, the way I speak. Like, if I wasn't saying anything, or if I wasn't bouncing up and down, like, I hate to make fun of her, but like Alice Cullen on her good day, then you wouldn't be able to tell. Wow, well, Chloe's the type of girl that doesn't care about getting dirty. Well, good call. I don't think I would mess with that either. Honestly, I don't think I would mess with any of this. For one, I hate getting dirty. I mean, I'm getting better with getting my hands dirty, but I know I could pretty much wash them. But if I hate getting my arms or above dirty. Like, I could maybe get dirty up to maybe my wrists, and then anything below that, then I wouldn't like. And maybe I don't mind getting my feet dirty either so much. Oh my god, ew!
sick.
You know what? You would never catch me doing what Chloe just did there. Putting her mouth to something like that. Like, that would so trigger my OCD. Worse than anything else would. My biggest issue is, like, having dirt come to my mouth. Like, I can eat crumbs and I can eat food fine. But I meant anything that isn't normally supposed to be in your mouth. That isn't a nut. The nuts are the biggest exception to my rule of things that you can eat, touch in my mouth. But anything besides nuts, edible, I'll usually put to my mouth. Unless I really don't like it, then I wouldn't even try eating it. But on a normal cases, wouldn't be afraid of it. But something like what Chloe just dared, shooting that stuff for there, I couldn't do. Sometimes I wish I had Chloe's, nerves. Well, nerves, like it's, you know what I mean, like braveness that way. So, will we get the car starting? Yay! We got it working. Good job, girl. And oh my gosh, that is awesome. That is just awesome. Is this where her iconic truck comes in? The one she repairs herself? Oh, that is so cool. Although I would be terrified to do that too. I am naughty. Like, I've never been good at driving. I've never gotten my license. Actually, I don't think even Chloe has it. Has them. But I mean, my gosh, like, Chloe's what, 15 here? Almost 16? I don't think she has her license. I mean, David drove her to school, for crying out loud. I mean, she would get into real trouble right at this point driving. Drinking my Pepsi.
Hey, junkyard queen.
Is that?
Where are you
Yeah,
at?
Rachel. Hi, Rachel.
Hey. Holy shit. Your hair. It's so badass.
Badass.
I was gonna say hot,
Oh, well.
but yeah. Badass too.
Okay, as I said, I don't play for, actually, I don't think I play for either team. But I mean, yeah, I like blue. Like I said, I'm attracted to it like a crow, so, like, I like her earrings, too.
Even have the shirt to prove it.
But as I said, for me, if I did ever fall for anyone, it would be for their personality? Right? Not, like, oh my god.
Nice wheels.
Hi, Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Oh! Oh, crap. Hi, Damon.
What do you think? We're not dealing with a couple of dime bags anymore, Chloe. Where's the...
I don't have it. I mean, I wouldn't say you're a dumbass, but I don't have it.
What do you want from me?
I don't think she has it.
It's cute how she acts like you two are friends.
Oh, crap, Damon. Oh!
What happened to Drew? Right? Maybe try keeping that in mind when you talk to me.
Oh.
Don't fucking...
Why is it that chicks think it's okay to hit me? But if I lay a single finger,
Fit.
on them. Suddenly, Frank says you were asking about a client of his. Is
Yep.
that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I don't see why you should give a shit.
You don't? Maybe I'll show you.
What would have happened if we had just given the money to him?
You two Nancy Drews decided it would be a good idea to call your drug dealer and ask about his business. I didn't go to a fancy academy, but that doesn't strike me as... Maybe it was this man's sunny disposition that confused you.
Yeah, it's kind of true.
But he's got a whole other side. Let them see it. Just talking here.
We're just talking here.
Okay, then let's talk. I want to know right now.
Well, what can we say? A friend.
She's a friend. An old family friend.
This chick doesn't have any family or any friends.
Look, none of this matters. All we care about is that you stop asking questions. Got it?
Oh shit.
No. Tell me where
Oh
she
crap.
is. Now, Rachel.
Wait a minute. No way.
What the fuck is your problem?
Rachel?
Oh.
Rachel. This is James Amber's
Yep.
fucking kid.
Damon.
Your dad's a real piece of shit.
We know.
You're aware. Not sure what that has to do with it.
Me neither. But
Oh crap.
fine. Here's what happens next.
Oh.
Man. They're just
No.
kids.
They're not. This one is the fucking DA's daughter. And right now, she's going to fill me in on what her daddy is up to and how he's connected to that whore everyone's asking about.
Damon, calm down. We're still talking. Everything's still cool.
Oh my god.
No need to get
Rachel, my god. What the hell are you doing? Oh, come on. You really?
Oh, you fucking bitch.
If you were going to continue doing it, why didn't you just continue? If you had continued it, nothing would have happened. Gosh darn it, Rachel. If you were going to start something, why couldn't you finish it? See, this is the difference with Frank, too. Like, there's a difference in their personality. Frank would almost be... Okay, he was always better than Damon, but not much in the other one. Let's get her to the hospital. Just go. Yeah, just go, Chloe. Ha, America we trust. Boom. I guess, you know what, that's a symbolism from what's going on in America right now. No, I'm not having anything. There's nothing against those, every American. I meant just what's happening to them in general. I'm sure that's what Americans are doing right now. Well, nice going, Chloe. I admit, you ran fast, you supported her in very well. I feel so bad for her. There we are. Hello, you two. Oh, hi, firefighters. They must be fighting that fire that we all started. Oh, hello, Mr. Amber. Alright.
The knife damaged her brachial artery, but didn't cut it. She had a surgery.
Thank God, so it didn't cut it, so we got her there in time.
Chloe, what happened?
We have to be honest. But it's my fault.
It's my fault. I should have listened to you. Sarah's mixed up somehow with this psycho.
No, exactly who Damon married.
Honestly, it's partially your fault, Mr. Amber.
Start over and tell me everything.
Yeah.
You and Rachel
We couldn't get that far, but we did.
chastise or blame you, Chloe. But I need.
So, I got my dealer to meet us.
Frank back.
Yeah, that's right. But Damon showed up with.
I mean, if we had given the money, what would have happened? To know about Sarah, to ask about Sarah.
Why we were so interested in Sarah.
And what did you say?
Nothing. Of course.
Is that how it became violent?
Rachel got angry.
It was actually Rachel who got angry. She was furious.
I mean, that is true.
Exactly what I've been afraid of. Rachel won't let anything stop.
I wasn't knowing that. She was pretty angry about Damon pushing me.
She is like her mother.
Yeah, see, like she has. Maybe that's why she was afraid of her.
Rash.
Because, like, and without even meeting Sarah, Rachel has it in her.
And next.
So, I don't know what much of a difference that it would make if she had met her.
We all could see it.
At least met her, anyway. I mean, if Mr. Amber had at least said, okay, I'll let you meet her, none of this would have happened.
And she just.
Don't know if she'd still be alive today, how much of a difference that would have made to that, but...
And then he stabbed her. I keep thinking that maybe I could have done something.
Yeah, it's a natural reaction.
When I attacked her, I just froze.
It's not your fault.
Frank held him off so we could get to the truck. I heard a scream. And then we were here.
I appreciate you. I'll see if I can pull some strings with Ray. Maybe get you back into Blackwell.
What about Sarah?
Rachel still wants to meet.
After all this, I'm hoping she'll find.
No, she never will.
I was told that if Rachel had arrived only a few minutes later, she might not have. Thank you, Chloe. You saved my world. It will be some time before Rachel wakes up. I promise. I'll let you know what she does.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to really describe how I feel about Mr. Amber. He really is sort of, a D-bag, but he also does seem to care about Rachel in it her own way.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Miss Amber just told me Rachel's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, our room's just down the hall.
Yeah, let's visit him.
Come by.
I mean, it'll give us something to do, right?
Definitely.
To visit Drew. Jeez, I don't know what would have happened if I had, what is it? If I had given Damon the drug money.
I think I can sit still.
I mean, how he would react in that whole situation. Would he even have showed up with Frank? Like, what would have happened? Let's talk to the father of Drew. See how he's doing since the $1,000 that we got him.
Hi, Mr. North
That's me. And you
and Chloe.
here to see you.
Yeah, well, yeah, sort of. How are things? Let's just ask him how things have been going. I think he was able to get an apartment.
Yes. Ups and downs. He's hurt.
Sensed, like, what happened.
But there's other things going well for us. I'm moving back into my old apartment in 2.5 hours.
But I wonder how long that's gonna be.
But, Mikey's been crashing at Drew's dorm.
Oh,
I have a question. Is Principal Wells
Work.
aware of this? Or was that arrangement made? Like, I don't know.
Anyway, Drew managed to
Yeah.
enough to
Yeah,
get
and
back
causing us issues, but
glad things are starting to work.
we made that choice.
Hold on.
I mean, I made that choice.
You said
I don't know in the end if that was the best thing to do or not.
question maybe you can answer.
Sure.
Both of those boys have been acting a little.
Yeah, oh boy.
Yeah, I've been spending most of my time looking for work. I missed something important. You know if anything's going on with them?
How do we answer this? You should ask Drew.
You should probably ask Drew.
That's kind of a lot. Either way, you're not telling them the full truth, but at least telling them to get details from Drew.
I do know that whatever it is, they did it because they wanted to help you.
Thanks, Chloe. They actually have helped me out. Money-wise. We're a family, you know? We did
That is so true.
Oh, excuse me.
So let's go visit Drew.
Hey!
Made it.
Oh,
Hello.
hey, Chloe.
Hey, Drew.
How's your knee?
How's your knee doing?
We're not going to say fun day,
I
huh?
think it's gonna.
That would be, look at all the
I'm not sure, actually.
signatures. Popular guy.
Sorry to hear it.
It's all good.
Love the hair.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Thanks. Just trying it out.
Sometimes you've just got to do something new.
Yeah, actually, I don't remember ever really dyeing my hair at all.
Mom seemed
I thought maybe I got streaks, but not anything like that.
She'll probably wake up soon.
How'd she get hurt?
You'll think
Oh.
I'm joking when I tell you, but
What happened?
she got stabbed in the arm by Damon fucking
Oh.
It wasn't because of
Oh,
was it?
Not at
Not
all.
at all. If anything, I should have thought about what happened to you before getting Rachel involved.
That's crazy.
Fuck that guy.
Uh,
Wish I could get my hands on him.
Drew, chill out, okay?
yeah, chill out.
I'm headed out. Everything okay in here?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't have too much fun now. Try to keep it appropriate for the hospital.
Bye, Dad.
Ta!
See ya, Pops.
Oh, shoot. We probably should not have said something,
Maybe
but that was automatic,
shouldn't have been
no matter
something.
what.
Rachel's gonna be upset.
Well,
Should probably have
hmm.
gone away.
Oh, look how sweet, all that homework. Even when he's in the hospital, there's so much homework.
I'm gonna have.
It was really great to see you, Chloe.
Agreed.
Like,
Don't be ashamed.
even with
Yeah.
him being injured in the hospital,
We're rooting for.
he has all that homework. Get well soon, by the way. Boom. I would just hate that. I mean, I would complete. Oh. Yeah, how does she get the number? I mean, how do people keep getting my number? But let's go see Rachel. Down the hall further, I believe.
I mean, it's control.
What was right here, I believe, where Miss. Okay, me playing the game, right where Miss. Oh well, here it is. But honestly,
I'm glad that
what was I gonna say?
Me too, Rachel.
Oh, well, this is your. Well, no, it's not all your fault, Rachel, but it's partially your fault for hitting him with a board and not continuing your attack. I mean, if you were going to do something, you could have at least finished it. I mean, then you'd probably be incarcerated. And it would look bad on. I mean, I don't think he'd be so sympathetic if his permanent reputation was damaged by his daughter's murder of one of his former, But anyway, I actually would have loved to see that. I mean, Rachel being incarcerated for murdering Damon Merrick.
How are you?
Okay, I know I'm so cruel, but at least she'd be alive today. Maybe, unless she got released early. Which her normal acting and good behavior she probably would. But I know I'm so cruel with my jokes and my wishes. But, I mean, I don't know if it would have killed him. It may have knocked him out. But it wouldn't look good on Mr. Amber's record.
Because I choked back there in the junkyard. What? Shut up. You were so fierce, and I just
Well,
froze.
technically, it's not your fault, Chloe. I mean, that's a natural reaction. Come on.
Sorry.
Rachel on the other. Okay, I know. Now I'm starting to hate Rachel Amber.
You.
I mean, so far she's been better than Max.
I almost lost.
But still, I mean, if she's gonna do something, I still keep just saying she should have just went through with it.
Happy that your dad's here. I mean,
But wow, like, I got literally, I know in this series there's 11 parts and I'm on part 9 already.
it felt so good to lean on him.
I mean,
He's my dad, you know?
and plus I got from my first day of work really well, actually. So I wasn't feeling good at first, but let's hope I can continue this. Continue this streak. Oh, she's gonna ask me to find her mother, isn't she?
Anything. Sarah. Mom. So so weird to say.
I knew it. Rachel, can't you just say enough is enough?
Honestly,
Even though I'm going to choose to agree with you, honestly, what can I do? I mean, I'll probably be convinced and do it anyway. Let's just not go into any further conversation, even though that's not quite how I feel. I mean, come on, look what happened to you. I mean, for once in my life, I sort of agree with Mr. Amber on this stuff. I don't agree with his methods at all,
But if she
but
is, will you find her, please?
I will promise to try really, really, really hard. No guaranteed promises that it'll succeed, but it actually probably isn't. But I can just make empty, or instead of making completely empty promise that I will find her, I'll try, even though it's not what Chloe is saying right now.
Maybe in his office.
I mean, I'm the only really alert person out of the three.
He's just under the mat.
Between me and this screen, the three people
Code.
here, I'm the only one who knows everything. Like, okay, I'm not going to make this joke because that it would be really inappropriate and I would get this video banned for those who are highly religious.
Yeah.
We'll just say I feel all-knowing.
I'll find her.
The only one out of the three of us here that, when I say three of us, I mean Chloe and Rachel, who know anything.
Fucking cool you are.
Wouldn't that be so nice if I could make them if they were self-aware and you could control them? Like what they say and the other would respond? That would be so fun. And that would just mean like you feel like you're there. That you could kind of like make the game and the actions yourself. But that is not going to happen. Honestly, you would just have to be there. And that would be kind of scary. I mean, imagine that happening in a Walking Dead game. My God, if that was the case, I would be dead at the very beginning if I had full control over my character. I mean, physically. I mean, if you didn't have some choices already, like, for example, half the time in the Walking Dead game, you're lucky that you... Oh my God, what are you kidding me?
Hey, Elliot.
It's what's-his-face. No, literally, what's-his-face? I don't know why, but he is almost...
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean, I guess I don't care for Mr. Amber much, or Damon at all,
I like your shirt,
but
too.
he's literally one of the only characters that doesn't all deserve it right at the beginning that I do not like. I mean...
Nice balloon.
I don't know why, but I mean,
it's for
okay, I'll say that out of all the characters, my two least favorite would be
for Rachel.
Elliot and Mr. Amber. Yes, even over Damon, who's the natural bad guy. At least he's being honest to himself. I mean, Mr. Amber I don't like because he's hiding some of his motives, right? In his ways of going up the ladder. Elliot, you may think, well, what's so wrong about him? Yeah, he's unnoticeable. Well, you're gonna see, guaranteed, in the next episode. My God. Yes, you're thinking, oh, well, who is he again? I make that joke, but he is pretty much unnoticeable. Like, if you never went through your emails or your text messages at all, you wouldn't even know who he was.
You can tell me
Except for this few scenes that he does show up in, like this.
Judge.
If you haven't looked at your text up to this point, right, you would be...
Make sure
Who?
you post it.
Like you see him once when you first get to school.
Take care of Rachel.
When he invites you, I think, to the Tempest. That is it.
Well,
If you hadn't kept checking your text messages, like I have by habit, I don't know why, but you would remember this character. But I do love the hot dog man. I do love such a cute little balloon. Can I just have it, please, Elliot? I'll take everything back I said about you. No? Well, then you suck.
I swear, man.
I just love little things like that. I mean, my gosh, that is so cool.
Okay.
trust you.
I mean, where did he get it anyway? I mean, I guess that's a known character in this series. I think they had a character like that in the Adventures of Captain Spirit as well, which I gotta upload. Oops. But I'll do that soon. Maybe after this for a short break in the middle. See ya, what's your face? Okay, I know his name is Elliot. But I think I just want to call him What's Your Face. Because that's just how I feel about him. See ya, Mr. Amber, Mrs. Amber. Now we're going to sneak into the Amber's house. And into Mr. Amber's office, which I am pretty sure is illegal. Yes, I know Rachel kind of gave us permission, but gosh, she isn't in charge of her father's office. You know? It would be awesome if both Chloe and Rachel, got arrested. I mean, both of them would end up being still alive, although to be fair, again, I don't know what the breaking in thing, like how long it gives you if you even go to jail. I mean, stay in jail. Maybe a few months. I don't know. People who know this, please tell me. I really would like to know. Like, what is the penalty for this? Sheldon Pike. Guess he's one of the ones, like, we're going to need to know these characters, or some of this stuff later in the next episode, so yeah.
A tip. When digging for secrets, try the DA's computer.
Yeah, good idea. Thank you for the clever idea.
To protect Rachel from her mother.
Oh,
seems
wow.
Like a pretty terrible way to act.
Oh my god. That is awful. Ugh. So he has something to do with, like, he's planning something. Like, I think he knows Damon more than he lets on. Well, guys, I think I am. Well, once I look into the drawer, I think. Oh, it's locked. So I guess I'm going to end this episode. In the next episode, we're going to do more in Mr. Amber's office. So if you enjoyed this episode, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel and you like what you see, please subscribe. It helps this channel a lot. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you'll know when new videos are coming out. And I will see you guys in my next video.